What's going on, everyone? It's Crypto Von here, back again with a project, with a different project this time. One of the projects that I love, and this project hasn't even been uh, officially came out yet, but it's been out here in the market for a little while, actually. Especially to the people who are in the XRP community. Yes, I am a part of the XRP community. I love XRP and all of the things that is coming up for it. We gotta get past this case with the with SEC first. Get that out the way, and we're gonna be on the road to own a bigger and better things. What I really want to talk about today, though, was the Flare networks. So the Flare network, the biggest takeaway you want to take away from this is interoperability. This is really why I want to bring this to this channel. I'm very big on community, group, and all those kind of things. And Flare Network is specializing in that, and that's what they're going to bring to the crypto space. And I'm very excited to see this come about. So I just want to share this with you guys. So the Flare Network and also the Songbird Network. So the Songbird Network is a canary network. The Flare Network, right? So they're kind of like intertwined, but the Songbird network, since it's the Canary network, is going to be the test network. So that's where people will go first before they move their projects to the Flare network, right? Um, just within this past week, they have launched their state connector, right? So this state connector allows interoperability. So it's being tested on the Songbird network now. And depending on how well the testing goes on the Songbird network, it will lead into the Flare network, right? So the Flare network is preparing to tentatively have a release date of July 4th. If everything goes well with the testing on the Songbird network and with the FAssets, and the FAssets we're going to get into a little bit. If everything goes well, then they will roll out the Flare network on July 4th. And there will be an airdrop for the people who had the snapshot on December the 12th of 2020 of your XRP. So this is going to bring together so many communities that don't have smart contract and communities that do have smart contracts, and bring them all together. And so that's why I'm really big on it, because so much can come out of this, right? You have the Bitcoin maxis, and you have the XRP army, and all of these little small little cliques and all this stuff, right? And you just hear a lot of going back and forth. This is better, and mine is better. You're slow, and your fees, and yada yada yada, yap 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 yap. Back and forth. I don't have time for all that, and I don't like that. So this is why I'm really really big on this, right? Because this is gonna have us all come into the same playground, and it's gonna allow us all to play together, earn money together, grow together. People will be able to build products on here that uses XRP and Bitcoin, XRP and HBAR, and Bitcoin and Solana, and Ethereum, Bitcoin and Solana. Tie those things together based on what the developer wants to do. It would allow that. So I'm going to get into like a few key things here. I don't want to take up all your time. And as the launch gets closer and closer, we'll share more and go over and discuss more of this network, right? So Flare State Connector is a solution to secure universal interoperability, like I stated, right? So it enables smart contracts on Flare to prove the state of any open system in a secure and decentralized manner. Connects both on-chain and off-chain data sources, bringing a new era of utility for dApps. Now this is key. This is going to be amazing, because that's going to bring in things off of the from the real world as well, and tie into the crypto assets. So they're bringing them even more utility and tying them together. So a lot of people, especially outside of who haven't even entered the crypto space yet, they feel that there's no use for them, if they're not making any money, or it's too late, and all these other things. But to get them into the point where they have to enter the crypto space or feel the need to, there has to be some necessity there, and tie into what's going on to what they have going on in their real life. And this also has the ability to do that. So this is why I'm just really big on this project and what it can bring, right? So it has faster and safer existing cross-chain interoperability solutions. seamless deployment with no amendments or integrations required on the connected blockchain or data source. So that's real key. So this is saying that no matter the blockchain, and we're going to get into this later, but no matter the blockchain, if community wants it a part of the Flare network would set up the API on their end and be able to bring in that blockchain without affecting the original blockchain's code, right? So it's just something that they have to do on their ends, and that's amazing because that allows the other communities to keep building and doing what they do, then also bring them in over here and add an extra layer of utility to that community, right? So the state connector is a core protocol required for the delivery of FAssets. FAssets live on the Flare network, right? The Songbird assets is we call them SAssets, and they live on the Songbird network. And that's just when they combine the Flare with the other interoperable product. So it's called FBTC, FDOGE, FXRP. So it's just so when what's going to happen is when they utilize the products on Flare, and when I say Flare, think of Songbird as well. Don't forget Songbird. Remember, that's just the test network. They are intertwined, right? So when I say when someone utilizes Flare services or a product on there, they will have to tie up. Don't quote me on this. I have to double check this, but they have to tie up 2 Flare per asset that they're tying up. As we get closer, they're gonna release more details and things like that. So don't hold me to that number. But which would bring non-contract tokens such as BTC, DOGE, XRP, and others onto Flare so they can use EVM-based smart contracts and access the decentralized economy. Sets the foundation for a trustless and secure universal bridge to be built on Flare. Allows for safe relay of information between all chains connected to Flare, leading to trust, cross-chain, DApp interoperability, and composability. This is going to be amazing, right? So I'm not gonna read through all this. The articles of everything I'm going over will be down in the description, so you can check them out on your own and go through and read them each one. I don't want to be boring and just reading line by line for you here. So I just want to go over a few key highlights, right? So the state connector has been designed to integrate with any other blockchain, no matter their Sybil resistance technique, making it possible for developers to build dApps that can access the value and liquidity of multiple chains with a single deployment, right? So that's going to be huge. This is how the state connector view looks we have here, right? So these are the blockchain transaction data. When they add, this is what Flare is going to do on their end and connect into these blockchains, right? Decentralized data verification, and then this is the real world data, also bringing that in. You're bringing that all onto here, onto Flare smart contract, right? So that is going to be so much value, and it's going to open up so many more possibilities of innovation and what they can bring here by tying these all together, right? So that's the state connector overview. We got cross-chain interoperability. So that's between 2 or more disparate blockchain ecosystems that are technologically incompatible due to the lack of shared system, protocol, or code. So this is, like they say here, from Ethereum to Solana. Solana is an EVM, right? So that's going to be like a cross-chain where like the people, when you use MetaMask, you have your EVM compatible wallets such as you have Phantom, BSC. All of these are EVM compatible, so they're able to talk to each other as well. So, but that leaves out a certain sector of blockchains like Solana, Algorand, Luna. This would allow these blockchains to talk with the EVM ones, right? So that's huge. Also known as inter-ecosystem interoperability. Then we have multi-chain interoperability. That's communication between 2 or more technological compatible blockchains that exist within the same ecosystem, a shared system. Like I stated, the protocols and code, like you have Polkadot chains, Cosmos, like all that. So like I stated with the EVM ones, this allow Ethereum to talk to FTM, Ethereum to talk to Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum to talk to, you know, like any other AVAX, things like that, right? So that's what this was, multi-chain is. So we have light client relay, simplified blockchain node construction built for speed that only queries the header data of any transaction and therefore lacks the security that comes from query a full node full history. But this allows more like, so when they're transferring it and the security of the network and pulling in this data from all these different places, this is what they have to rely on instead of like centralized sources and things like that. And that's their node that they're talking about. Oracle, an entity that connects a blockchain with external systems providing data on their state. A data, I don't know what this one is. Attestation, a data proof provided to the state connector by a attestation provider that confirms the validity or otherwise of any request, right? So yeah, those were like the highlights, and they just gave the key definition of it, of what I was saying with the blockchains, and this goes into more details of it, each one. So existing interoperable solutions. This paragraph talks about the bridges and all the other things that the blockchains have to do to transfer value between each other and talk to each other, and it leads them to being very, very vulnerable. You see, they talk about here. They talk about the wormhole attack, or the hack they got, where they drained all the money from the protocol. So those previous solutions have left us very vulnerable. Whereas with what Flare is bringing is more secure and safe, and with all the things that they have lined up in it, right? So yeah, check this article out. See, it goes over here, existing interoperability solutions. So we got the multi-sig bridge, chain to chain, you bridge it, yep. With the light client relay, simple payment verification proofs allow for the proof of a transaction on one chain to another. They are vulnerable to various attacks whose solutions require a large and slow code base, right? Flare's vision. Since inception, Flare has had an uncompromising focus on achieving secure, scalable, decentralized, cross-chain functionality through the development of superior technology solutions in order to help address issues slowing the progression and adoption of blockchain. So essentially, all of this is bringing is, I really just want y'all to take away from this. This is bringing us into the same playground, one playground with each other, where we all be able to grow and build and evolve together without the whole bickering, fighting, and all the other stuff. This is going to be huge. So again, the current FAssets that we have right now are XRP, XLM, DOGE, Algorand, and there's one more. Litecoin, yes, and Litecoin, right? So those are the 5 want to start off. Once the chain launches, the community will have to vote on the next protocol they want to bring in. We don't know exactly how this is going to work, if it's going to be popular or if it's going to be nominated or whatever case may be. But we'll discuss that more as the time comes, right? Let's see here. Again, this has a tentative launch date of February 4th if everything goes well. And this is just a breakdown of what I talked about between different blockchains. So the state connector powers interoperability with any chain. So Bitcoin, non-contract layer 1 tokens with EVM based smart contracts. Boom. Flare. Bridging of any smart contract chains with multi-chain safety. So again, Solana, Ethereum, you have like Algorand to Solana or Algorand to Ethereum. And then the use of non-contract, so these are the ones who don't have any smart contract at all. XRP to Flare to Near, and or XRP to Flare to XLM. So all of these options are going to just open up, and it's going to be a game changer. I think this is going to be really big, right? So we have trustless read the state of any real world event. So this is what they bring on with the real world data that I talked about. I'm gonna show you guys this real quick. So this is this is a Songbird roadmap, and we're like here. Um, this is the Flare roadmap. So again, Flare launch July 4th if everything goes well. We're like here. So that we're doing all the testing with the Songbird. Here's a Songbird roadmap. We're running through the testings, and depending on the performance of everything, we're going to go to the launch on the 4th of July, and they will airdrop the people who have to snapshot their percentage of the tokens. It looked like it's going to be 75% of the initial 15%. Then every month after that, they're going to drop the remaining amount. And that's what we were told back then. I think that's still correct as far as the airdrops, the monthly airdrops. And they just go into more details here, each step. So yeah, those are. I'm really looking forward to this, guys. And this is another thing. Don't forget this. Gala Games is coming to the Flare network, right? So Gala Gaming is coming. So Gala Games has been doing amazing things across the crypto space. Period. And I have a Gala node or Gala music nodes and things like that. So they've been doing very, very well, and they want to get off the EVM chains due to Ethereum's high gas fees. And so they chose Flare. They chose Flare a while ago, actually way, way back. And I just want to remind people that Gala Games is also coming. It won't be an FAsset as yet, but it's going to be building on top of Flare, right? So that's going to be amazing. Just want to bring that one in, and yeah, and this just discuss Copper is a institutional client who's going to hold Flare, appointed as official custodian for the Flare networks and Spark token distribution. Um, this is just a good information to know. It's not going to affect you or anyone who's currently, but it's just good information to know. I'm going to leave the articles down in the description. You guys can check it out. I don't want this video to go on too long. I know you guys are very, very busy people. And I just thank you guys for, you know, hearing me or, listening to me and supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. If you can hit that like, hit that subscribe button, it'll be very, very much appreciated. And again, just thank you for all the support. And we'll be back again, with some more videos. Like I said, I'll be coming back in my first video, like I stated, I'm invested in Drip, but I have other projects that I'm very, very excited about and passionate about, and I can't wait to share them with you guys. So again, thank you. Have a good one.